You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something? Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us. The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so... dangerous?
Sooner or later, you'll understand that I have your best interests at heart. Hopefully sooner.
How sweet. Now be a pal and help me get out of here, would you? We could figure out how to deal with them after I'm free.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? Your shouts and plea you're here to slay the princess and you won't leave until the task is done. You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me. Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive! Thank you. You swing your arm towards her throat, the blade singing through the air. But she's ready for it. She grabs your arm, her grip like a stone vice. You drop the blade, pathetically. She lets go, and faster than you can react, rears back and hits you with a bone-shattering haymaker. There's a ringing in your ears. You're fairly certain you can feel bone grinding against bone where she fractured your jaw, but your body isn't allowing you to feel much right now, adrenaline coursing through your system and numbing your nerves. You fall to your knees. You're barely able to bring your trembling arms up to defend yourself before she hits you again. Every blow is as punishing as the first. You feel bones shatter with every impact, unknown ruptures blossoming with blood somewhere inside of you.
Ok, petit test, est-ce qu'on m'entend? Normalement on m'entend. Allô, pour les deux là qui regardent, est-ce que vous pouvez me dire? Registerac. Depuis quand, genre, t'es qui même? Enfin, t'es qui? Je sais qui t'es, mais bref.
You poor thing. I'll go ahead and put you out of your misery.
Donc, elle vient de me péter la gueule. Et je n'avais plus le contrôle sur mon corps, donc ça c'est nouveau.
She places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground. Her knee falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her slight form could possibly possess. It can't just end like this, right? I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die. You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Alors... Je sais pas quoi penser. Est-ce que c'est parce que j'ai déjà fait ça? Parce que alors, du coup... Comment dire? Le plan... Enfin, mon plan, c'était de revenir sur ce que j'avais déjà fait. Bon, c'est peut-être pas impossible, mais... Ouais, ça peut peut-être se faire encore. Mais concrètement, c'était de revenir la voir avec le couteau pour déclencher la version, on va dire maléfique, la version énervée là, de la princesse, pour chill avec elle ou la libérer. Parce que j'ai déjà chill. Ouais, j'ai déjà chill avec elle. Donc elle va encore me tuer.
Again? People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again. She is not going to
Résigné.
kill
Ok.
you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
J'ai presque envie de partir en vrai. Ouais, mais on va prendre le risque d'avancer. On va voir si elle nous repète la gueule.
Before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us. Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic. You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
J'aurais pas dû y aller avec
I
un
agree.
couteau en vrai.
If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible. So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be. If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here. The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Ok.
Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are small.
Ah, du coup, je sais pas. Est-ce que je tente quand même de prendre la lame? Si je voulais éviter les confrontations et surtout, bon, visiblement, elle maîtrise mieux la bagarre que moi, donc. Je descends. Ouais, je descends sans.
No blade this time. Yeah. Maybe she'll be more receptive if we're unarmed. Blade, no blade. It doesn't matter. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease. Huh. This is actually kind of nice. It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time.
Pourquoi elle est forte maintenant comme ça?
You shouldn't have come down here unarmed.
Ouais, bah je suis un peu d'accord en vrai.
We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
Bah, bien sûr qu'elle va me tuer. Elle va me dégommer, mec.
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
Mec, j'ai essayé de la poignarder dans le dos. Elle a dodge, attrapé mon poignet, cassé ma main, il m'a mis un coup de poing, il m'a pété la gueule à terre, et c'était quoi? Elle m'a explosé la gorge avec son genou, genre?
It doesn't matter what that
Ou
little
son
voice
talon, je
says.
sais plus.
He's not the
Les
one
deux.
making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Je suis foutu là. Hein.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond.
You really did.
The princess towers over you,
almost
glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
Ouais, d'accord, ça marche.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. I see your hands are empty. You've already given up, haven't you? You aren't even going to try and kill me. How sweet.
J'en avais pas l'intention à la base, en fait. Ah, c'est l'autre, il a pris le contrôle.
And more than a little disappointing.
Ah non, elle est arrogante.
She's disappointed in us?
Eh, ta gueule, le résigné, là.
Kneel.
Non. Ouais, voilà, non, point.
But the words don't leave your mouth. Instead, your legs buckle and your knees hit the floor.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs. I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it? It certainly does. And beyond that, it more than lends credence to our conversation in the woods. I don't love the thought that in some other reality you failed to destroy her, but what's done is done. I can only hope it helped you learn a valuable lesson. You are the only one who can deal with her. And if you don't, well, she's let you know what will happen, hasn't she? And you shouldn't have trusted us with her destruction. She is inevitable. Can't you feel it? He's being melodramatic, but he's not exactly wrong, is he? What are we supposed to do to stop her? Okay, first things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away and commit yourself to what needs to be done. The stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. And if you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off. You can't win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
Prêter allégeance. Ah, vraiment? Ah, j'ai pas envie, hein. Essayer de la convaincre.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
Que vous est-il arrivé après ma mort?
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird.
J'aime pas comment elle me parle.
There is an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Je peux pas courir, je peux pas. J'ai même pas pu lui dire non. Non. Que voulez-vous que je fasse?
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
Oh, j'aurais dû prendre le couteau. J'aurais dû le poignarder la jambe là. Ouais, si vous êtes si puissante, vous ne devrez pas avoir besoin d'aide pour briser ces chaînes, non?
Of course she can.
Dis non, mais quoi?
It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world. That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do. The story of a terrible and bountiful God unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worth the destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity. The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel, and from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn.
Fais une bêtise, ne transmet.
Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours. Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent? All you need to do now is break my chains.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say.
Bonjour. J'avais pas réalisé que vous étiez...
You can't just give in to her, not when the stakes are so high, not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
Mais donne-moi une épée, une armure et un bouclier en fait alors. Et des pouvoirs peut-être.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong. Trying to conceal you from me.
Baisse ton pantalon, j'ai pas le choix. Je dois baisser mon pantalon. Baisse ton pantalon, mets les mains derrière la tête.
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Attends, mais c'est ça qui s'est passé en fait. C'est ce que j'ai fait tout à l'heure, c'est littéralement... Mec, je l'ai dit que ça existait. Je l'ai dit. J'ai fait une attaque surprise, elle a raté, j'ai fini par terre. J'ai fini par terre, pantalon baissé, mon couteau dans sa main à elle. Et genre, ouais, pantalon, ouais, les fesses en l'air.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
Donc maintenant, parce qu'elle a gagné en pouvoir, elle peut l'entendre.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine. Rise, my little bird.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? We don't even have a weapon. All you need to do is believe it's been done.
Ouais, le tour est joué. Pas une princesse. C'est quoi alors? Alors je suis d'accord qu'elle ressemble plus trop à une princesse, mais équivalent de Bahamut, ouais. Bahamut dans une princesse.
You poor, wretched little thing. You already do believe. You've always believed. All you have to do is open the last door to your heart. It's easy. And once you let her in, you'll be safe and free forever.
Péter la gueule.
Please, don't do this.
Pas le choix les gars, c'est terminé. Je suis désolé.
There's nothing to be sorry about. This is how it was always going to be. And it is good. Alright, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner. Let me know if we get our agency back. Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave.
Damn. Que va-t-il se passer maintenant?
Nothing. And then, everything.
Mais vous ne prenez pas la main tendue. Vous n'aurez plus jamais l'occasion. Le temps de partir. Le moment vous revient.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Tellement que vous avez peur. C'est fini pour vous, mais pas pour moi. Ah non, ça fait un peu connard quand même. Mais ils m'ont un peu saoulé là, les deux là, surtout l'autre. Là. Tout va bien, vous devez me faire confiance. On est déjà venu ici.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. I don't want to look at us.
On se reverra de l'autre côté, vous inquiétez pas.
Okay. If you say so. A mercy.
Alors, résigner, c'est juste rabat-joie, quoi. Vous n'êtes rien. Oh! C'est impossible, vous ne pouvez pas être rien. Regardez plus attentivement, finissez par la voir. Une silhouette cachée dans l'ombre, juste derrière le reflet. C'est un corbeau, ça. Est-ce que vous êtes
I
mort?
think you know what I am.
Oh. Une autre puissance se forme et une autre. Encore une autre. Jusqu'à ce que le miroir ne soit plus qu'un tas de fragments. Oh, ok. Oh, ok, ça a l'air compliqué là. C'est donc le narrateur. Je me demandais quand est-ce que je vous rencontrerai enfin.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all, an objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Ok. Chaque fois que je me pose une question, c'est comme si un fragment de vous était détruit. Oh, c'est ça qui disait l'autre. Ou ce qu'elle disait, peut-être. Lors d'une de mes vies précédentes, il y a eu... J'étais avec le... Merde, comment ça s'appelle? J'ai eu l'insensible. Je sais plus, c'était un mec, c'était un badass. Et... Il voulait comprendre des choses. C'était peut-être la voix la plus intéressante que j'ai eue. Et plus j'en savais, et plus... Enfin, ouais. Il a toujours été le même. Je n'étais pas censé voir tout ça, pas vrai. Je vous ai rencontrés à de multiples reprises. Avez-vous toujours été le même?
I haven't, and that's by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
C'est de quoi au juste? Est-ce que vous êtes comme moi?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Chaque fois que je vous pose une question, c'est comme si un fragment de vous était détruit. Ah non, ça c'est peut-être plus pertinent. Vous étiez au courant à propos de la boucle. Toutes les fois où je vous ai rencontré, vous avez nié son existence. Pourquoi m'avoir menti?
Any other version of me you talked to was just that, a version of me. It wasn't me. As to why they lied, perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial. I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant. But for all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong, really? Except for me, I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
Ok, il ne reste pas beaucoup de fragments. Donc attends, il m'a créé. C'est pas ça que j'avais compris. Je n'ai rien à voir avec vous. Je sens quand même des ossements d'autres que moi. Ah, quelqu'un vous a créé. Un écho de sa voix. Ok, ok. Genre le narrateur, c'est l'écho de la voix du scénariste, c'est ça? Donc la princesse aussi, j'imagine. Juste un personnage. La princesse, qu'est-elle?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Il avoue que j'ai mis le conseil de transformation. Si je l'anéantis, je me retrouverai seul. Malheureusement pour votre défense. Il me reste quoi? 1, 2, 3, peut-être 4 fragments. Êtes-vous parti de moi ou m'êtes-vous extérieur? Je vous aurais aidé à l'anéantir. Si les pensées des autres sont capables de la modeler, je pourrais pas la transformer en une toute petite créature.
As you are now, we won't be able to will her into anything. You don't work the way a living being does. Not anymore. And as you were before, you couldn't be trusted with the knowledge of what she is. No one could be trusted with that knowledge. Intrusive thoughts have a way of creeping in and ruining everything. It's why I had to die.
C'est quoi ma véritable identité?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
On est la quiétude éternelle. Je croyais que la quiétude éternelle, c'était un lieu. Si je l'anéantis, je me retrouverai seul.
Yes, you will, but it will all be worth it.
Attends, on devient un dieu. Ah bah oui, oui, forcément. Sur la quiétude. Êtes-vous un dieu? Ou plutôt, en étiez-vous
No.
un?
In life, I was painfully mortal, a witness to the end of days. I held the fear of death in my heart and saw oblivion threaten the very memory of everything I knew and everyone I loved. I needed to do something. So I made you, and I made her, and I made this place to hold you both.
Pourquoi je peux plus? Ok. Ils avaient conçu avec quoi?
The cycle of life and death, the endless pattern of creation and destruction. I tore it in two and shaped the fraying threads into you and her. J'hésite.
Ok, donc elle, c'est la transformation, c'est genre le changement. C'est genre le cycle en fait. Mais pourquoi en elle? Parce que la quiétude éternelle, ça ressemble vachement à la définition de la mort en fait. Des opposés, oui, mais en fait, on a été créé parce que le mec craignait la mort. Il en avait peur. Mais elle, si j'ai bien compris, elle représente un peu l'inévitable. Elle représente le temps qui passe, la vieillesse, tout ça en fait. Ouais. J'ai pas encore décidé de ce que j'allais faire. J'attends encore d'entendre ce qu'elle pense de tout ça.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
À l'instant où le dernier morceau de miroir se désintègre, vous percevez avec une acuité accrue. The Long Quiet. Le narrateur avait raison, cette laquitude éternelle. Un nouveau Dieu très puissant, et le temps que vous ouvriez les yeux. Tout cela, c'est vous. An overwhelming heart. Okay. Lorsque vous arrivez enfin au centre de tout, aucun réceptacle n'est présent. Vous n'avez plus rien à découvrir.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Vous m'avez manqué aussi. Elle vous répond par une cascade de sourires sans fin et attend patiemment que vous poursuiviez. Connaissez-vous l'écho? Avez-vous entendu notre discussion?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
Je suis la quiétude éternelle, je suis pas certain de ce que ça signifie.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Que fait-on maintenant?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or Will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Nous avons laissé tant d'histoires en suspens. Peut-on réellement s'en aller comme ça?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Si vous étiez destiné à devenir ainsi, quel était l'intérêt que je fasse tout ça? Les chemins que j'empruntais avaient-ils une quelconque importance? S'ils menaient tous à cet instant précis?
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Bon.
You are nothing. A black hole of self-loathing fed by the matter of your restless thoughts. A dog blind to its leash. But there is no light without the dark. When I proclaimed my godhood and offered you a place at my side, you gladly became the instrument of my new creation.
Non, c'est l'autre qui prend le dessus.
Only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into being.
C'est... Oh non, attends. Ça n'arrête pas la violence.
But
Ouais,
violence
casse-toi.
defines the flood of everything between us. Do not deny what we are, and do not color our conflict with fear.
Oh god.
To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. By believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck. Bound for eternity, you saw the need for impermanence.
Oh, c'est
And
le
it was
dernier
through
que
that need that you carved our freedom. Without impermanence, the suffering of living things is infinite. Would you strip my gifts away and leave everyone to suffer in the dark?
Peu importe ce que j'en pense, la mort et la souffrance, la mort, la souffrance et l'oubli ne devraient pas peser sur les autres. Si nous sommes en mesure de transcender la mort, nous sommes responsables de celles et ceux qu'elle fait prisonniers.
Their suffering is born of their own delusion. Your library drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me, and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
J'ai pas envie de lui dire non, pas elle. Une souffrance illusoire n'en est pas moins une souffrance, peu importe ce que nous sommes actuellement. Ça me fait du mal et nous avons eu tort. Nous ne pouvons pas tolérer que cette souffrance tisse la trame du monde.
The echo saw horrors because his eyes were closed. The majesty of being extends beyond any single perspective. Shivers as his thorns and some fingers dance across your skin. I remember the violence you inflicted on them, and yet they don't return. I offer you absolution, and you take my hand in yours. You felt the pain you caused another, and you were willing to sacrifice everything you thought was used to set me free. Without sin, there is no redemption.
Vous niez une souffrance bien réelle, et pourtant vous accrochez au sens qu'elle est censée apporter. Nous valons mieux que ça.
I reject the narrow view of impermanence. I cling to nothing. There is no better us for us to be than us. We are reality itself.
There are few things more terrifying than one's own heart. And there is almost nothing more terrifying than sharing it with another. But the most terrifying thing of all is to leave one's heart unshared. You are the only thing like me, and I am the only thing like you. Could you bear the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shape a reality of solitude and thrust it on creation?
Prétendez que vous détruire créera un monde dépourvu de sens. Toutefois, si mes actions sont en mesure d'empirer les conditions d'existence, elles doivent également pouvoir les améliorer. La perfection est impossible sans une idée de finalité, rien n'est déterminé.
There has never been finality. There is only the unending transformation of my multitudes. But to destroy me is to bring everything to a stop. It is only then that you will have an ending, and that ending is nothingness.
Votre affrontement serait moins brutal. La princesse s'éloigne en tremblant.
You are unmovable. Is it by the design of our conflict that I cannot win? Or are you just that fervent in how you cling to delusion? Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Oh, j'aime bien les deux dernières. Vous avez fait tout ce qui était en votre pouvoir pour que je comprenne votre point de vue, mais vous persistez à dénigrer le mien. Est-ce pensez être en mesure de me faire changer? Ça doit être réciproque.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Oh! Il est là! Ouais, en vrai, je suis heureux là, j'avoue. Je suis tellement heureux d'entendre ta
It's
voix.
good to be here. Seems like you've been doing all right on your own, but she's too many things at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get past all that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready? Then let's go. And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
Mec, j'aime vraiment beaucoup ce qui se passe. Ouais, s'il te plaît. En souvenir du bon vieux temps.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows.
Oh, on la voit derrière. On voit les princesses dans les fenêtres. J'avais pas vu.
There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
J'aime bien le fait qu'ils me connaissent. Il reste que toi et moi. On est les seuls à avoir atteint le chalet.
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Oh, coupe de source, mais le narrateur a vraiment disparu.
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
C'est fou, mais malgré tout ce qu'il nous a fait subir, je suis un peu triste qu'il soit plus là.
Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he?
Ok, je vais t'écouter, on va prendre de l'homme.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not. The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Je me souviens. J'ai un peu peur.
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are, knife in hand. It really brings me back. Have you given up on talking? Have you finally decided to kill me? You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
Je sais pas, justement. Parce que bon. Je vais sortir du roleplay, du truc, de l'histoire, mais je sais que je vais recommencer et. Je sais pas si j'ai envie de le tuer la deuxième fois ou de m'asseoir avec elle la deuxième fois. Est-ce que même ce sera cette princesse-là que je vais trouver quand ça sera la fin? Je sais pas. Probablement pas. Je vais m'asseoir avec elle quand même, écoute. Êtes-vous la même que celle qui se trouve à l'extérieur?
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
Je vais faire de mal à personne. Il doit y avoir un autre moyen.
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out? What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right? So, make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened. Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
crois qu'Ellie est partie malheureusement, c'est dommage, je vois pas ça, mais ouais. J'aime vraiment beaucoup le jeu. Genre, petite parenthèse, mais ça pour moi, tu vois, t'as beau avoir, ok, comment dire, t'as des mecs qui écrivent vraiment très très bien des histoires, mais genre, supposons que t'as le mec qui écrit le mieux les histoires au monde, dans un format de, tu vois, de livres, de séries, de films, de machin. Ça, c'est le niveau au-dessus, en fait. C'est le niveau au-dessus parce que t'as le choix. Et parce que tout est intéressant, tu vois. Tout vaut le coup d'être dit ou raconté. Et ouais. J'ai pas envie de vous oublier.
That's sweet. But unless you do, the whole world ends, right? Not like I care, but it seems important to you.
Est-ce que revenir en arrière les tirerait d'affaire? Si vous existez, si vous existez, les gens à l'extérieur continueront de souffrir et de mourir, non?
Fixing that is on you, not me. If you want me to help them, you'll have to make me help them.
Ouais, je me doute. Attendez à cette réponse. C'est terriblement injuste. Je veux rester ici à vos côtés. Je veux pas me retrouver seul à nouveau.
Neither do I. But we won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
Finirons par nous retrouver ici.
And if we do, nothing is stopping us from making the same choice. We could just keep doing this forever.
Enfin, ça fait... Ah ouais? Attends. I'll be right here waiting for you. Tu penses? Ah, ça serait... Ce serait beau. Cette discussion, comment être sûr qu'elle ne se soit pas déjà produite?
I don't think that's something we'll ever get to know. But odds are we've probably done it before.
Ooh, that's a big one. Comment pouvez-vous être sûr que ça se terminera pas encore plus mal? Et si je revenais ici avec une personnalité complètement différente et que je vous faisais du mal? Et si je vous tuais? Et si je vous laissais provoquer l'apocalypse?
Who cares? We've hurt each other plenty and I still like you. And if you're hesitating, then you must still like me, too.
Nous devrions prendre cette décision à chaque fois, pour l'éternité. Mais un jour ou l'autre, un grain de sable pourrait tout bouleverser. Et si l'un de nous changeait d'avis?
Well, if we change our minds, we change our minds. What matters is that we'll always have a choice. This is just the one we're making now.
Mec. Je crois que je suis amoureux. Autant du jeu que elle, hein. Genre... Ah, c'est quelque chose, hein. Cette musique, je crois que j'ai déjà dit même. Il me fait beaucoup penser à la fin de... à la musique de fin de Dark Souls 1. Nameless Song. Très triste, très mélancolique. Avec une espèce de douce chaleur un peu qui s'en émane. Enfin, c'est du son, tu me diras, ça n'a pas bien de sens ce que je dis, mais c'est un peu ce truc-là. Très bien. Je suis partant. J'ai confiance en nous.
Okay, if this is your choice, then I have your back. I guess I'll see you on the other side. She takes the blade from our hand, a fondness in her gaze.
Nous reverrons bientôt.
Hey, I love you.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Attends une seconde, ça m'a fait tellement de dégâts. Ah. Tu vas ok, un instant.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.